What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to your Copart walk around over here at Auto Auction Rebuilds. I hope you guys are having a great day. My day is starting out pretty well, so let's jump into this. But first, I want to give a big shout out to all of you for making this possible, and of course, Copart corporate office and the lovely people over here at 2829 Southeast 15th Street here in Del City, Oklahoma. Number one on my list is a 2016 Mercedes S550. This thing is absolutely beautiful until you get over to this side. This side's a little rough. I don't care, I drive it anyway. Okay, put a fender on it, put a front door and a back door. The quarter panel, that's what Bondo's for, right? Hey, you want to know something? That's probably where this thing is headed. It's probably headed to somebody that's going to put a fender on it. They're probably going to put a couple doors. They may not even replace this door. This one's pretty dented up though, so probably replace a fender, both doors. This quarter panel is fixable. The bumper is fixable. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of work, but it can be done. Gorgeous car though, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks like it's missing a tailpipe over there, or at least the that little trim piece over here. It's a beautiful car. I love these Mercedes, I really do. Oh man. Smell that? You can't smell it? That smells nice. That's what it smells like. The sniff-o-meter, that's a 1. Sorry, 10. 1 is worst. 10 is best. I guess, oh yeah, we can't open this door? Man, it's a run and drive. So that means I gotta sneak in through the passenger side here. Let's see if we can, oh man, look at this. Wow. Fancy smancy. Look at these digital gauges. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I guess to do this, I'm gonna have to reach down and touch the brake pedal. Obviously, lots of airbag malfunctions, a traction control issue. I don't know how well you can see this here, but this is actually really, really nice. This is such a comfortable car. You want to talk about a cruiser, man. This is a cruiser right here. This is something to take you a nice long road trip in. Man, this is clean. I can't wait till the day I have enough money to buy something like this. You know what I mean? Hopefully. I don't want to get too carried away, but hopefully someday I can afford something like that. That is beautiful. And you know what? I would absolutely come and buy it from Copart. Absolutely would. Look at these rims. Yeah, if you think I'd ever pay retail for something like this, nah. Nah, I'd get one from Copart, put it together, call it a day. Look at these sunroof too, man. Did I say these sunroofs? Look at these sunroofs. Look at this front. Oh, the back one is cracked. I didn't see that. That's going to be expensive. So are these airbags. It's going to be a costly repair to put this car back together, but well worth it. I think it's off. Yeah, it's off. No? Yeah, it's off. Okay, moving on. Next is a 2015 Ford Focus, 78,000 miles on the clock. Now in the pictures it looked really cool because it had body parts just laying all over the ground, but the body parts are actually in the back of it right now. It looks like the seats are laid down. They've got the hood and everything else in there. So hopefully there's a lot of usable parts in there that can save you some money when it comes to purchasing the parts that you need for the rebuild on this. You got a coat hanger holding up the engine splash shield there. Air conditioning lines that are full of water. Yeah, that could be problematic. This is going to take a little bit of work. Hopefully water didn't get into the air compressor, but with it sitting out here like this with the open lines, chances are you're going to have some problems with the air compressor down the road as well. But honestly, as far as a rebuild go, this doesn't look all that bad. This door is done thanks to the damage over here, and it looks like it was scraped up a little bit here. So the door, at least the skin is done. This fender is no good. The apron is straight. The frame rail looks straight. Same thing on this side. Just a lot of cosmetic pieces. We'll take a look around the rest of it. I haven't seen the rest of it. So far, so good. A lot of just, it's got a lot of deep scratches all over it. And that's something that you're going to have to consider if this is something that you're even thinking about rebuilding. All of these scratches, these are things people are going to see. You're not going to hide them. You can put a polish on it, make it look a little better. Some of these may buff out, but it's even got scratches running down the whole roof. I don't know how well you can see that, if you can even see it at all. These are pretty deep. You might be able to buff a lot of that out, maybe. Yeah, I think most of that will buff out. Yeah, this is going to cost a little bit with all the scratches, the deep ones that don't buff out. And you could polish it up, make it look a little prettier. Let's take a look at what we got back here. Good night. Well, yeah, there's a lot of parts back here. There's your crash bar, the condenser, the radiator. Actually, these still look like they're in good shape. Lots of your plastic trim pieces. Those can get really expensive, especially these big ones right here. Okay. Hey, you know, this might be worth the money. This might be worth the money. It's got the leather interior. Oh, we got a blown knee bolster bag. Huh. But the wheel bag is still good, but the bolster bag is blown. That's very interesting. Let's see if we can fire it up just real quick. If I can find the key here. It fired right up. Misfiring a little bit. I'm not going to run it any longer than that because there's no coolant in it. I just wanted to hear it run. Most likely we got some sensors that are missing here and there. No, mass airflow sensor is still hooked up. Everything is still connected. Everything under here actually looks in pretty good shape. This could be a doable rebuild, absolutely. Comment below, tell me what you think of the Ford Focus. Here's one I really like, a 2004 Dodge Ram. This is a flood vehicle, but it states that it runs and drives. Now, I don't know. We're gonna try it out here in just a second. 158,000 miles. It's got the small cab, short bed, it looks like. So it's a pretty small pickup truck, but still in the full-size category. Well, I see stuff back here that's rusted. Lots of dirt and debris. The back wheels have rust all over them. This thing, yeah. I wonder how deep this got. Oh. Sniff test is pretty bad on this one. Yeah, that's rough. That's real rough. It is 4x4 though. I like this. I wonder what this is going to bring at auction. Got a cracked windshield. The window tint is in horrible condition. You got lots of mud on the floor. This is probably just a work truck. No big deal. Let's put the key in it. Maybe I'll sell the 85 Chevy. Whoa. Okay. So it does run and drive. It is listed as a run and drive, but I'm sure you could hear the engine was not happy. Those were lifters chattering. Oh man. Well, let's find the oil dipstick and let's have a look. Something tells me it's milky. It doesn't look milky, but it has to be because it is severely overfilled. Severely overfilled. Now that's obviously a bad thing, but I've had plenty of luck with being able to just change the oil, put some good Lucas or Marvel in it, and a lot of times those lifters will stop chattering and you can bring her back to life. Looks like it's the coolant is full, not overfilled. Let's see what the trans looks like. The trans is actually looking pretty good. But at the same time, this is not the desirable engine. This is the 4.7. This is not a motor anybody's really looking for. Not too many people that buy these are going to want one with the 4.7. This truck is rough, and the fact that it's got a branded flood title, it's kind of risky. I'm thinking this is one we'll probably just stay away from. She's just too rough. Here we got a 2014 Ford Focus ST. Something's happened to it since the last time I saw it, because this bumper was not hanging off of it like that. The bumper was actually attached to it last week. So I don't know what happened to it. It looks like someone was putting the car together, and I'm thinking they didn't put it together all that well. What is the deal with all these colors being off? Is this a rat? What is this? There's lumps underneath all of this primer, like where there's a wrap or something still attached. 68,000 miles. Looks like someone may have tried to break into it at one point. Oh my goodness. Or maybe this is a theft recovery. What do you guys think? We got cut pipes. You've got the turbocharger sitting over there, a headlight over there, the crash bar right here, which still looks to be in good condition. The electronics seem to work. The dash is lit up. I'm assuming the hood is open. I don't think we're gonna have a problem getting into the hood. Got some really wide rims on it. What is the deal with all of this this primer? I'm very confused about this car. Now, I saw this here before. Okay, wow. Wow, so they hit something real good. They hit something real good. It's like we got a motor mount sitting there, a fog light right here, the wheel that looks like it has just been curbed to hell and back, a windshield wiper. Honestly, the rims are a little bit wide for my taste, but I do like them. I really do like them. Okay, we've got muffler cut. Everything is cut. Like, this has all been chopped. This wasn't somebody that did a professional job. Like, this is all stuff, they just chopped it all up. Oh, I can't wait to see what's under the hood, if there's even anything left. Let's find out if we can. See, here's where you would release the hood right here. So we've got to dig around under here and see if we can find the cable. Looks like the motor is still there, though. I can't find the cable, guys, to pop this hood open. There we go. Wow. Comment below, tell me what you think happened to this poor Focus. Good Lord, this poor car. She's in bad shape. She's in real bad shape. What a shame. So we already know there's no exhaust on this thing, and we know there's no turbocharger. Yeah, the whole exhaust is missing. There's not even a manifold back there. The manifold is gone. Is the intake even bolted up? Yes, the intake is bolted up. This thing is a mess. Like, what a pile. It could still be a great car, though. I don't think it was wrecked. I mean, I'm not sure why somebody went and made it all like into this primer color. Or if that's a wrap. I don't think that's a wrap. I think that's paint. Somebody, I don't know what they did. I think the car was stolen. I still like it, though. This is something I would consider. This is something I would consider. It could be put back together. This can be done. Comment below, what do you think of the Focus ST? Here we got a 2011 Toyota RAV4 that was a rollover. The pictures looked really bad on Copart's website. They really did. And it looks pretty bad here in person, but once it's covered up with all of this blue protective tape, it's really hard to appreciate the amount of damage due to that tinted tape that's all over it. But man, Take a look in here. I just stepped on something that's stuck in my foot. A big shard of plastic went into my shoe. Goodness. Yeah, I think we can open this door. Yeah, somebody has already broken the seal on this so that they can look inside. Definitely got lots of glass. Lots of debris on the headliner up front. Man. That was a bad wreck, huh? Goodness gracious. That's one of the problems with these big SUVs, man. This isn't even a big one. With SUVs in general, is they're really top heavy, and a lot of people tend to, I guess, overestimate the durability of these things, and the capability, I should say, not the durability, the capability of these things to handle corners. They tip over so easily. Again, I'm not saying that's what happened here. I want to be very clear. I have no idea what happened with this car, but when I see something like this, it just makes me think of how I've had so many friends that have been in an SUV and said, man, I'm on top of the road, man, or on top of the world. I own the road because I'm sitting so much higher than everybody else. You feel real safe in these. You just got to remember that they're top heavy, and these things will tip over on you in a heartbeat. So be very careful driving around in these SUVs. So many of you have asked me to include more trucks in my walk around, so I'm hoping that you guys and gals enjoy the additional content. I've added more trucks to the list, even though I don't typically look at them. Here's a 2014 Dodge Ram, for example. It's a Hemi, baby. 5.7, that's a good motor. Little damage down the side here. Okay, hold on, that actually may be a lot more damage. It looks like no, maybe not. All right, we've obviously got some pretty significant suspension damage. This front fender is toast, door's toast. Back door is probably okay. I wouldn't replace that. The only damage to the back door really is right here. Now this rocker panel, that's going to be costly. The way it folded underneath the truck like this, I had the rocker done on my Chevy Cruze, and I think it came out to almost $4,000 to have that rocker panel done, because a lot of these, oh yeah, and you've got damage to the inside as well. See, that's something you didn't see. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, there's a lot more damage than what you can see on the outside on this one. More damage than what you can see in the pictures for sure. Oh yeah. Well, dang. Boy, look at the gaps on this. Look at this. You could fit, look at that. You could fit a hand in there. I understand why this one is totaled. Now going down this side of it, it doesn't look bad. Hey, a little gas can. I need that gas can. I wonder if Copart let me have that. See if they let me walk out the front door with it. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. The rest of it, it's just up here, man. I think I would stay away from this one just because of that rocker. If it's just the door, whatever, but that rocker and the damage that's inside of this fender here, that's more than I'd want to deal with, so I'd stay away from this one. Last one for today, ladies and gentlemen, a 2006 Mercedes-Benz SLK 280. It's a runner. Obviously, it is not going to drive, but it says it starts. We'll try to fire it up. 152,000 miles on the clock. This side don't look too bad. It's pretty rough. Yeah, she's pretty rough. You got damage to the rear quarter, suspension damage. You can see that rim took one heck of an impact right there. And the front is just toast, man. This is done all the way up to the strut towers and everything. Yeah, but the buy it now is $700. So that's kind of hard to beat. $700. Yeah, I mean, at least you know it's got a good engine. There's plenty of good parts still left on the car. Let's see if we can get it to do anything. It does say it's a start, so let's see if we get to fire up for just a moment. Oh, it must be dead as a doornail. Yeah, there's no power. I'm trying. Nothing. Nothing. Dead as a doornail. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. I know only 7 cars today. That's the way it's going to be for the rest of the week. But I'm going to try to make the motorcycle thing a new integration into these videos. It'll be at the end of the week. So on Saturday, I will, and we don't get a whole lot. I mean, there's a lot of motorcycles in here, but I can only specifically show you the individual motorcycles that are going up for auction this week. So I hope you understand that. So on Saturday, that'll be the day that I include motorcycles. If we have any in that week's auction, I will show them to you. So Saturday, we'll have a couple motorcycles for you. There's 2 of them that I'm looking at. I did bid on that one from last week. I don't remember what that was. Was that the Valera, the 1100, whatever that was. I bid it up to $1,000, and I ended up just having to let it go because I don't know anything about bikes. And since I don't know anything about bikes, $1,000, that's about as much as I was willing to put up and risk on one. So Saturdays will include some motorcycles. This week is a shorter week, mainly because it is so hot today. The temperature is going to be triple digits again, and I got really dehydrated last week to the point where I was having trouble functioning at all, and my equipment overheated and shut down. Sorry for the wind noise. So we're going to have to cut it a little bit short this week until the weather gets a little bit better, where I can deal with it a little bit better. I'm going to get out of here, but thank you to Copart. Thank you to all of you for watching. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. And the best thing you can do to help me on these videos, ladies and gentlemen, is watch them and share them. Until next time, stay safe out there. I will catch you all very soon in the next one.